Now in Italy, Romelu Lukaku has issued a statement after the racial abuse he suffered in Cagliari yesterday. Football's a game to be enjoyed by everyone, and we shouldn't accept any form of discrimination that will put our game in shame. I hope the football federations all over the world react strongly on all cases of discrimination. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 2019. Instead of going forward, we're going backwards, and I think as players, we need to unify and make a statement on this matter to keep this game clean and enjoyable for everyone. Cagliari released their own statement. The club underlines once again its intention to identify, isolate, and ban those ignorant individuals whose shameful actions and behaviour are completely against those values that Cagliari football strongly promotes in all their initiatives. Gab, let's bring you in on this. The club, Cagliari, making all the right noises, but is there serious intent in Italy to finally get rid of this problem?
Well, look, I mean, I think there is serious intent from a lot of people, whether those are the people in power and the people who can make a difference. I don't quite know. It's encouraging from Cagliari, certainly this statement, even though the English version read like something that was put through Google Translate, is certainly a lot more encouraging than the reaction in the past when it was about Moise Kean provoking and that kind of nonsense. All you ask, though, is that, are you serious? Will you go and will you name and shame these people? And will you ban these people who give your fans a bad name? That's the Cagliari sphere. But beyond that, there's a sphere with where the Italian FA, via its sporting justice arm, has to act. There's a whole protocol for what they should do in these situations. And I think a closure of the ground, unless there's compelling evidence otherwise, I think that's an important step. And you know, to those who say it doesn't make a difference, I think it does in the long term. Ideally, we would go and punish every single individual, but unfortunately, a lot of times people get away. But closing a section of the ground, the reason they do that, or closing an entire ground, is that it prompts people who witness racist abuse to speak up and help identify the perpetrators, because they too will be the victims when they shut down the ground and they don't have a football match to watch. That's the idea behind it. Broadly, it's working, but you need action here. You need people to actually go out and do these things and shut these stadiums down when it happens without asking too many questions necessarily, and then you can go and get the individuals.
Gab, do you think it is going to be different this time? Is this a tipping point, so to speak?
I don't know. I mean, I think the tipping point, honestly, wasn't this, because Cagliari is a specific case and has had specific situations. For me, the tipping point was the Koulibaly case back in January, where Inter, unlike many other clubs, came out and said, you know what, we're not even going to appeal against this punishment. Some people among our fans were guilty of this. We don't want them here. They don't represent our values, so we're not even gonna bother appealing. We're just gonna take it on the chin. And I think we need more clubs to own what happens.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.